Assalamualaikum. We will present about Minangkabau House. My name is Rashid, MA 25128, and we have Anik, MA 25145, Ariel, MA 25126, Amir, MA 25105, Lukman, MA 25108.
Hello, my name is Ahmad Oman bin Muhammad Sufian. My metric number is MA25108 and I'm here to give you the introduction of Minangkabau House. Minangkabau House, or in Malaysia known as Rumah Gadang, are the traditional homes of the Minangkabau in West Sumatra, Indonesia. The architecture, construction, internal and external decoration, and the functions of the house reflect the cultural values of Minangkabau. A rumah gadang served as a residence, a hall for family meetings, and for ceremonial activities. In the matrilineal Minangkabau society, the rumah gadang is owned by the women of the family who live there. Ownership is passed from mother to daughter. The houses have dramatic curved roof structure with multi-tiered, upswept gables. Shuttered windows are built into walls incised with profusely painted floral carvings. The term rumah gadang usually refers to the larger communal homes. However, smaller single residents share many of its architecture elements.
Next, I will explain the 2D drawings for our Minangkabau house project. First, this slide shows the part list. The part list provides a detailed breakdown of all the components used in the design such as column, wall, slab, roof, windows, doors, and decorative elements. It also shows the quantity of each part, which help us understand the overall structure and how the components are organized in the building. Next is the orthographic view. This view presents the front, side, and top views of the Minangkabau house in 2D form. These views are drawn with accurate dimensions and scale, allowing us to clearly understand the shape, height, and proportion of the building from different angles. Lastly, this slide shows the floor plan. The floor plan represents the top view layout of the building. It shows the arrangement of space such as the living room, bedroom, kitchen, dining area, toilet, and veranda. With clear dimension and scale, this drawing helps explain the circulation flow, space organization, and functional planning of the house.
The column act as the main vertical load-bearing elements that transfer loads from the upper structure down to the foundation. The design reflects the traditional rumah panggung concept in Minangkabau houses, where timber column elevate the building and create open spaces below. The columns are arranged in a modular and symmetrical layout to ensure balanced load distribution and structural stability. Their simple rectangular form and timber finish maintain a clean, traditional appearance while providing strong structural support. The wall system is designed as a modular panel structure that form the enclosure of the building. It includes opening for doors and windows to allow natural lighting and ventilation. The design is inspired by traditional Minangkabau architecture, while decorative elements that represent cultural identity while still maintaining structural strength. The solid wall modeling ensures stability, while the timber material finish reinforces the traditional aesthetic and cultural character of the house. The slab functions as the horizontal structural platform of the building. It supports the overall spatial layout of the Minangkabau houses and distribute loads evenly to the column and foundation. The slab is designed in a modular and interlocker form, which improve structural stability and integration between components. It is modeled as a solid element to ensure strength and rigidity, and the timber finish reflects the tradition character of Minangkabau architecture, where raised platforms are an important design feature.
Okay, next is entrance design. There is structure and design function. First is the structure archway helps distribute the weight of the wall and the heavy timber frame above it down to the main support pillars. For spatial definition, it creates a clear boundary or threshold separating the communal porch and joint from the main living area. And there is a social and symbolic function. First is greeting etiquette. The entrance is designed to be welcoming yet respectful. Each scale often requires visitors to slightly bow, showing respect to the homeowners. The detailed craft are not just a decoration, they are visual metaphors. Common motifs like bamboo shoot symbolize to the importance of being useful to the society at every stage of life. And there is cultural preservation. The ornate pattern serves as a library on walls, recording the philosophy of nature as our teachers through floral and wine geometry. So I made this by sketch the shape and extruded it. Next is for roof design. There is structural and climate function. For air circulation, the high internal volume created by the curved peaks allow hot air to rise, keeping the living space below cool and ventilated. And for aerodynamic, the curved horn shape helps deflect high velocity wind, reducing the uplift on the structure during storm. And for symbolic and cultural function, that is for ancestral identity. The Gonjang peaks represent the horn of the water buffalo, which is central to Minangkabau legends and identity. For spiritual connection, the point reaching towards the sky symbolizes a connection between the earth and the heaven. For status symbol, historically the number of Gonjang peaks usually is 4 to 6, indicate the status and size of the family residing within it. By using solid wood, I developed a parametric model of the traditional Minangkabau house by utilizing different span and loft features to capture the complex curved geometry and of the symbolic gonjang horns, while employing extrude cut and thin features operation to replace the structural archway and traditional wood texture.
Windows of the traditional Minangkabau house are made of wood and decorated with traditional carvings. They are usually placed along the long side of the house to allow natural ventilation and lighting. The carving often feature floral and geometric motifs that symbolize nature, harmony, and cultural values. The windows can be opened wide to improve air circulation, helping to keep the interior cool in the tropical climate. Overall, the window design reflects the aesthetic beauty and fine craftsmanship of Minangkabau architecture. The doors of the traditional Minangkabau house, known as rumah gadang, are made from strong hardwood using traditional craftsmanship. They are usually located at the front of the house and designed in a tall rectangular shape. The doors are often decorated with traditional Minangkabau wood carving inspired by plant and nature. These carvings symbolize hospitality, respect, and cultural values. The door also functions to control access to the house to separate public and private spaces, reflecting the identity and tradition of Minangkabau society.
So, the conclusion of the Minangkabau house is the Minangkabau traditional house is not only a symbol of cultural identity but also an example of intelligent and sustainable design. Through this computer-aided design project, the structure, roof form, spatial layout, and construction details of the house were carefully modeled and analyzed. The use of CAD helped to visualize the complex geometry of the curved roof and elevate structure more accurately. This project shows how traditional architecture combines aesthetics, functionality, and environmental adaptation. By studying and modeling the Minangkabau house, we can better appreciate how modern technology can be used to preserve and understand valuable cultural heritage while applying its design principles to future architectural development. Thank you.